Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. This is going to be the final Christmas Decorate With Me video. We did decorate our Christmas village and decorate my children's rooms for Christmas, and then we did an outside decorate with us. So this is the final one of the interior of our home, and that'll include our main tree and just some decor that we have around the house in our bedroom. So we are just starting off with our main tree here, and we're just stringing the lights on it. This is actually the same tree that we got in our very first apartment, so it's pretty old, but it still works. We've talked about getting a real tree and cutting it down and the whole fun tradition of that, but I've heard it's a lot of work to keep a real tree alive, and it's a fire hazard, and I've heard so many things like that. So I don't know, we've just stuck with our old faithful tree. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys have? Do you have an artificial tree or do you have a real tree? I'd love to know. So now that the lights are on and the tree skirt's on, we're going to start doing the ornaments. And this one is a really special one because my mother gave this one to my grandmother the year I was born, and it was passed down to me. And funny little story about this ornament, it wasn't funny at the time, but last year my husband was taking down the ornaments and it was really fragile and he accidentally broke it. And he was pretty bummed, and I was even more bummed because it's special and one of a kind, and I couldn't believe it. But I went to Goodwill a few days later. I was shocked. They had the same exact ornament, a 1987 Hallmark ornament, new in the box. But I don't know, it just gave me so much faith when I found that. And this one is special too. This is a 2013 wedding cake ornament. So that was the year we got married. And I try to put all of the delicate ones and the fragile ones at the top. And then this one is 2015, and that is the year we got our home. The kids were really excited to get in on the action too. They bickered a bit and fought a bit because they couldn't decide who was going to get to put what on the tree, but I guess that's typical brother-sister fighting. I don't know. But we all were placing ornaments on the tree. And this is another special one that my mom gave to my aunt. It says sisters on the back, and she was really special to me, my aunt. She passed away a couple years ago. I shared in my Christmas village decorating video, but this is another one of her favorites. It was an enchanted skating village. And see how it has the plug there? You unplug one of the lights and it will go in the socket, and the skaters will move around. It's really cute. I'll show you after. My son was killing me. He kept doing headstands and, oh man, typical boy. And I just love this little ornament. It's a miniature radio flyer wagon. It's so cute. I don't think we have a real theme for our main Christmas tree. They're pretty much all special ornaments that we've got as gifts or we've got as a family. But I do tend to stick with the golds and the reds, the traditional Christmas colors, some pops of silver, but no real theme. My son just loved the little enchanted skating village. Oh man. He plays with those little skaters all the time. He takes them off, he puts them on, and I have to find him every day around the living room. And last but not least, the tree topper. And I can try to tell you guys where I got that. That is from Target. That's probably the only thing really recent enough that you could still find in the store. But I really like a bow on top of a tree. We always had an angel on our tree growing up, and I do love an angel, but I just really like bows. And this is an advent calendar that I got the kids this year that I was really excited about. And I liked this one because the boxes were really big, so you could fit a decent sized candy in there. And I will link that below also. That's from Amazon. And the kids were really excited because it was the first day that they got to open it. What I ended up doing was going to the Lindt chocolate store too, and ended up picking them all out individually because they had a deal. I think you got so many, but there was so many different flavors, so the kids really liked that. But I think today, the first day, was the Kinder little chocolate Santa and snowman, and they both love those Kinder eggs. Have you guys given your kids one of those, or do they like them? My kids are obsessed. But I'm just going to go ahead and take down the Thanksgiving banner and get the mantle ready for the garland. I got this garland from Pier 1 a few years ago. It already had all of the decor on it, and I really, really loved this one. It's also a battery pre-lit. So I got that from Pier 1, and I'm not sure if they're going out of business or they're just closing some stores. I'm not sure, but I think all of the ones that were around me have closed. So maybe they are going completely out of business. I'm not sure. But this little wreath was also from Pier 1, and it was the same style as the garland, so it matches really nice. And that one is also pre-lit. And I'm just going to go ahead and go in my entryway now, and I'm going to hang up this little Merry Christmas sign that I got from Walmart this year. And then I'm just going to go ahead and place these poinsettia picks that I got from Michael's in between the garland that I strung on the banister. So I will kind of just place this in between the gaps of the garland to fill it in. And I'm just going to secure them with some zip ties so it stays nice and tight. And I'm going to be hanging our stockings underneath this garland. So I'm going to be using those little command hooks, and I would love to put them in the living room, but I know the kids will just take them down, so I will hang them here. But here's one of the stockings I got last year from Pottery Barn, and I just love them. I'll show all of them when I do the Christmas tour at the end. And this is just a Christmas card holder that I made. I found on Pinterest, and it works really nice to hold all of the Christmas cards you get. And I can link that in the description box if you guys wanted to make that. But I'm going to go ahead and go upstairs and start in my bedroom. And I never took down all the fall stuff, so I need to take that down. But I'm just going to go ahead and give you kind of an overview of what it looks like beforehand. And there's my cat Mittens. She hung out with me for this video. All of the decor that I'm going to be using for our bedroom I got this year, so hopefully you'll be able to still find it in the stores if you liked it. And I will link it down below. But I got these cone trees from the Christmas tree shops, and I believe I got most of the cone trees there. So this one was also from the Christmas tree shops, and I loved the snowy white trees. These bottle brush trees were also from the Christmas tree shops. And these little white ones were from Walmart. So as you can see, I'm kind of going with a winter wonderland theme. I wanted to stick with the colors that we already had in our room, so we have quite a bit of white, some champagne and gold, so I really wanted to stick with that color scheme. And I found these little ceramic houses from the Target dollar spot, and they all light up individually, so I really liked these. And I'm just trying to create a little village scene, so I'm just kind of playing around with them and seeing where they look nice and where they go together. And this little white deer came from the Christmas tree shops. The only thing I wish these came with was a timer, because if you want to have them all on, you have to turn them all individually. So that can be kind of a pain, but it was really pretty when they were all lit up. And now I'm just going to go ahead and start working on the garland that I'm going to put on my headboard. And I found this at Big Lots this year, and I thought it was really pretty, especially with the glitter, but the glitter got everywhere. I'm pretty sure there's still chunks of it on my bedspread. And the last thing I'm going to do in our room is just add this flocked tree that I found at Marshall's, and I really, really loved it. It just gives such a pretty ambiance in our room at night, and I always wanted a flock tree, but I didn't want to commit to our main tree, so it's nice to have this little one in our room. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my completed home tour. This is just a Santa that my mom got us that we placed in the entryway, and it's really cute. It has a little sack of presents with personalized name tags on them. The kids really like that. And these are all of the stockings that I was telling you about that I got from Pottery Barn last year, and I really, really, really love these. The detail is amazing. My husband has the Santa Claus, and you can see there's like beading, and the stitching is just gorgeous. And I have the snowman, and those are all little beaded pearls, so it's so pretty. And my daughter Ella has the fairy princess, of course. And then my son Camden just has the deer. Another thing passed down to me from my aunt was this nativity scene that we used to put together when I was a child. So this is another really special thing, and my daughter loved putting them all together. I also added this elf that I got from Home Goods, and my husband says it's really creepy. What do you guys think? I think it's cute. And here is a more detailed look at our tree. going to show you guys my dining room, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you know we kind of have a Disney theme in our dining room. We're really big Disney fans, so we have a couple of plaques and pictures that I got from Etsy. So this little Mickey ears Merry Christmas was from Etsy, and I will try to link all of these things down in the description box, so if you guys wanted to get them. Same thing with that picture. And this is where we keep our elf on a shelf. He kind of stays on the shelf. We don't really move him around much. We just don't have time, but he still looks cute there. But yeah, all of these plaques were from Etsy, and the greenery was from Michael's, and I will link them all down below. And now we're just going to go upstairs in my entryway in the hallway, and we kind of stuck with the traditional Christmas gold and red. The little deer there is from Walmart, and these little ornaments I think were from Dollar Tree that I had for a while. But most of all of the greenery that you see here, the sleigh with the poinsettia, and then the berries with the golden branches, that's all from Michael's. And here is just kind of an overview of our bedroom during the day. And that's going to do it for our Christmas home tour. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some inspiration if you're looking to decorate your home for Christmas. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys.